All right, we're ready to go. I had to fix up the chat just a little bit. And I'm going to the moon, and I'm bringing. Oh, I forgot that's turned up. We don't want that turned up. I'm going to the moon, and I'm bringing. A Klondike bar. Uh, where do we start today? We need to try some stuff. The first thing we need to try. What's this? Mm. Mark II lander can. Electric charge. Capacity 2, capacity 1. Alright, so Mark 1 inline cockpit. Capacity 1, capacity 1. Eesh. We're just getting a game plan together because we have a large mission to prepare for, so we need to get a lot of planning done. Small advanced reaction stabilizer. We have a lot of planning to do, and I'm just getting a sense of where we should start it all. Come on. Mm. Mm. Capacity 4, capacity 2. All right. Whoops, wrong button. All right. So, can I bring a Klondike bar to ask? You never answered me. All right. So, the new game plan. Yeah, we don't need that no more. So, you are here. And we've been here. Whoops. And we've been here. We can get those two pretty easy. But our new goal is to get here. Because if we can get here, then we can get here and here pretty easy. I don't think we're quite ready for these yet. That's Jewel. That's Elu. So what's this one? Eve and Moho. This is Duna. So this is our current next target. Because I hear tell there is a cornucopia of science to be had. So we have to plan a mission to go from here and go splat, collect all the science, and then come back. And I think the best way to do that is going to be to build us. It's your spaceship. I love it. Well, and I'm bringing you. I guess Alexis just have to wait. We have 216 science, and that's just super sad. We need more science. So let's see if we can't build ourselves, because this is our current operating system. We are currently operating the Mark V, the Getsuga Mark V. This is the machine that currently operates out of the KSP as we know it. But the Mark V The Mark V has 7,606 meters per second of total delta V. I guess we don't need this then. Come on. Oh, I gotta do it down here. The Getsuga has 7,606 meters per second of delta V. Better kickstart my heart. I mean, we got some defibrillators. Give you the old zappy zap. So, in order to get to Duna, let's see what kind of Delta V budget we're going to need. We're going to need 3,400 to reach low Kerbal orbit. Another 950 to set up our transfer window. Another 140 to achieve Duna flyby. 250 to achieve a wide orbit, with an additional 360 to achieve low Duna orbit, with another estimated 1450. So a total of around 7,000 or 6,540 on the low end. So technically, conceivably, we could maybe make it. But I'm still not super efficient with everything yet. So I would like, rather than and if we want to go to Duna, we might as well land on Ike as well. So I mean, I would like closer to 9,000 to 10,000 meters per second worth of delta V. Now, that seems a little bit ridiculous. So what we can do is we can actually eliminate around 4,000 of the necessity of that. If we could take all this delta V and magically transport it to orbit. So that way we don't have to use the 4,000-ish delta V to get off of Kerbal and get into a Kerbal orbit and all that. So I have a plan. And that plan... Wait a minute, I wanted to see something while I'm here. So, oh, okay, that's what that does. I knew that. Why did I question myself? So, I think what we need to do is build a craft that we put up into orbit around Kerbin that has all the Delta V it's ever going to need. And then we refuel it and reuse it. Because the other thing we have to worry about, well, it's not so much of a worry, really, but it is something we have to think about. Make a submarine and slap the gun. I wish we could put guns on the Mark V. Super maneuverable crew or missile carrier. Man, if they could give me rail guns on this game, it's game over. It's game over. Give me some Gauss rifles, Gauss cannons. So, whoops, go here. So what I think I'm going to do, what I think we should do, is we put a vessel in a medium-ish Kerbin orbit. We put a space station over in orbit around the Mun. Then we drop a Mun lander with the ability to make fuel, which then gets ferried up to the space station. We take our vessel and we fly it out and refuel it so that it has absolutely tippy-top fuel. And then, from there, with all 7,000 of that Delta V, because remember, that 7,800 whatever Delta V that we're going to need counts from the KSC, the center, the Space Center, all the way to Duna. So if we start in an orbit already around the Kerbal Space Center with 7,500-ish meters per second of Delta V, that means we are taking the little 3,800, whatever I said earlier, out of the equation. So that, theoretically, would give us enough Delta V to go all the way to Duna, land, and we could put, here. Once we get to Duna, we could even drop on Ike and grab all the gorgeous science on Ike. We could get all the beautiful science on Duna. And if our refueling station over here is successful and does its job really well, come on, give me the clickies. Then we could take the same concept again and build a Duna fueling facility on Ike and do the same process. So then we would have another 7,000 some odd Delta V, whatever the new ship has, to come all the way back down, drop off all the science, refuel again, and then just move down to the inner systems. We could get science from Eve, we could get science from Moho, and we could even get science from Kerbin, the star, the sun that we are orbiting. The clickies are real, though. And then once we get all the science that we can possibly get with the vessel, we'll come back to Kerbin, refuel, and re-outfit yet again. And we will make our way to the outer systems. We'll gather all the science that we can from the outer systems and bring it all back to Kerbin. And once all that's done, then we can start looking at these random little rocks. I don't know what they are, but I need to know. I need to know if they have science. So, that's what I'm thinking about doing, but it all starts we have to do It all starts with trying to get a vehicle that's capable of doing all of these wondrous things. So, what we're going to do, I don't know. Hold on. I gotta see what we have in the R&D department. Let's see. Oh, come on. Stupid. My fingers are stupid. What do we got here? We do need these air brakes. And the rest of it's kind of whatever. Supersonic flight. We could use the Mark II cockpit. And we definitely could use the Panther. Because what I was also thinking is the boys downstairs, Mark II bicoupler. Okay. Liquid fuel fuselage. The boys downstairs tell me that Duna actually has somewhat of an atmosphere. Now, granted, it is super thin compared to Kerbal. Ooh, we need that heat shield too. Come on, stop it. But one of the options we have is we can actually try and design and build and test a space plane to take to Duna. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm on board with that idea because the atmosphere is so thin that it could be just asking for trouble. Yes, it is this. It is the analog for Mars. So if you're thinking about Duna, it's basically Mars. So, the first things first. Let's put some stuff together here. Booga booga booga. Now, I am not going to worry too much at all, actually, about anything to do with re-entry, because we're gonna design this bad boy to never come back down. 2.5 meters, so what's this? Okay, yeah, so we do have the necessary stuff, I think, for what I want to do. So, oh, air intake, okay. Intake. What am I looking for here? Aha, there it is. Nope, not that adapter. That adapter. Alright, so let's take this off real quick. We need a reaction wheel for stuff. I'm not sure if the stabilizers matter a whole lot. I almost want to put one on just in case it does matter, but I honestly don't think it matters if you have the reaction wheel. I do not know. But now we have a command vessel, we have a little spot the Kerbals can live. Because, I mean, this mission's going to take a very long time. Like, this is going to be years. So, I'm pretty sure this is going to take, like, 20 years to complete. Have you ever wanted to impress your peers by showing off your flying skills, but lacked the skills to become a trained pilot? A fly-by-wire avionics hub is the solution. This module allows even the most minimally trained crew to fly like an ace. This module cannot operate autonomously. Warranty void if... Okay. Module contains no internal gyroscopes, okay. Or control systems, control actuators. Okay, I guess I don't understand the point of that then, but whatever. We're not here to judge or argue. Alright, so, whoops, nope, not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. So, we have that. It would probably be beneficial to... Probably be beneficial to... Well, I don't want it to interfere with the door. I might move those later. But for now, what we need... Oh, wait, no. Before we do this, we should do a mobile science lab. Oh, come on. There we go. So the mobile science lab, we have the hitchhiker, we have control. Now, let's move this bad boy up, because we need... Well, before we do that, let's see... We're going to need a lot of power for this, so I'm going to do 3. Because we're going to be doing a lot of power-based things. The science... Okay, so the science lab right here will allow us to gather so much more science. Lots and lots and lots more science. However, the trade-off is that it takes lots of power to do so. So, 3 battery banks, and each one of these battery... Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Come on, show me the thing. Each one of these battery banks contains 4,000 electric charge. So 4, 8, 12, that's 12,000 electric charge. That should be more than enough to hold everything up as far as electricity goes. And then what we'll do, 3 by 2. Extend. So what do these give me? 3 by 2. Doesn't tell me... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Electric charge, 1.6 per second. 1.6 per second, so the same. Mass. Same mass. Okay, so those are the same. So now we have some solar option. But, just a fair warning, the boys downstairs have informed me that apparently when you get farther away from the sun, you get less solar energy. I don't want that. So, I'm sure there's a button that makes this faster, but I don't know it. So we have to be aware and plan for that eventuality. Because Duna is actually... Why can't I move my camera now? What the hell? My camera's not working. Hold on. Alright, we'll do... Gotta come up with a name for this. Gotta come up with a name. The last one was the Getsuga Tensho. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do... I'm having a brain block at the moment. Well, I don't want to call it Duna specific, because Duna is just the first mission. How about the... I don't want to name it after people. Let's go with... Well, maybe naming it after people would be a decent idea. Let's go with... You know what? We'll just name it a generic name for now. Craft 44. I still don't have... Oh, wait. Alright, never mind. Problem solved. Okay, so can I move this up at all at this point? I really wish I knew how to change the camera here. Oh! I figured it out! Hold on. Look at that. Look at us cooking with fire now. Alright, so what was I doing here? We got battery, we got power. Oh yeah, we need... Let's see. No. It's 3 by 2. 1.6 per second. So wait, what's the difference with these? Hold on, I want to see what this looks like. It's the same thing. So what's the difference here? Oh, those are not retractable. That's the difference. Okay, that makes a big difference. Fuel cell array. So, electric charge 300, 550. All right, so we're gonna put in 2 fuel cells. Oh my goodness, those are much larger than I thought they were. Oh my good golly gosh. Those are significantly larger than I originally anticipated. Ew. Do they need to be attached directly? I don't think they need to be attached directly. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. You know, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Red one. Gold leader. How about that one? Gold leader standing by. Those are significantly larger than I originally anticipated. And I really don't want this service bay to be just fuel cells. So let's find out what else we can shove in here. Because we still need communications. So, communications. Let's think communications. What can we do? Maybe the communications can go lower down. I'm not too worried about... Actually, let's just... For funsies, let's see what it's sitting at right now. Oh, I don't have a... Yeah, I don't have a center of thrust yet, because we don't have any thrust. Of course, Apollo, you silly, silly goose. So let's get that off here. So, how big are these? I always forget. Oh, those are significant. Those are relay antennas. That's a high gain. It's a communitron. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are significantly better. So, what to do? We don't have any cargo yet, unfortunately. We have a ton of science we could throw in, but that'll come later, I suppose. I mean, I always... Where's that one? Which one am I looking for? Structural? No, it's too small. That's also too small. That's too small. Same one. I don't know why I did it again. Well, we do need a radial attachment point. Ooh, what is this? That's not a docking port. It's a radial attachment point. Originally a defective Clampotron docking port, engineers soon discovered it had great potential as a structural element. So it's not a docking part, it's just a radial attachment point? Ooh, we might be able to use that. my god, it's doing it again. Why can't I move my camera when this happens? Okay. So that service bay, I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze anything else in there. Ooh, you know what we could probably do? Where's that? Aha. Wait, is that what I'm looking? That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for, guys? It's not here. It should be here. There we go. You know what else we can squeeze in here? We can squeeze in some monopropellant. So that gives us a fair bit of monopropellant. Probably not enough for what we're doing. So let's see if we can't squeeze in just a wee bit more. No, we cannot. What about... Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. No, we can't really squeeze in anything else in there, so let's just move on. We'll try and squeeze some more monopropellant later in the project. So, what do we have? What do we need? You know what would be beneficial right now? A little bit of maneuverability. Actually. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. All right, next thing. So let's go down the list because I'm gonna forget stuff. We have cockpit. We have RCS on the front, which, I mean, I guess I could eliminate the need for that by using. If we switched out the cool-looking cockpit for the not as cool-looking cockpit. We could eliminate the need for those RCS thrusters by doing. Whoops. What the hell? Come on. Oh my goodness. All right. It's gonna make me do this. Oh, I see. I think I see what the problem is. Come on. Oh. Bless it. We'll get rid of that. I don't think we actually need it, honestly. But now that we did that, what we can do is... put a docking port. So that that gives us a forward docking port. Now, I know, it doesn't look as cool. But not only does it give us a forward docking port, but it gives us a 3 Kerbal capacity. So, maybe... I could use the inline docking. Hold on. Actually, let's see how this looks. guess I can't use that, maybe? It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Oh, it's because of this stupid thing. God bless it. What the frickety frack is wrong with this game today? Get rid of that. No. Get rid of that. Oh, you rat bastard. Come on. Does it not? Does that not count as a command pod? I guess that doesn't count. Alright. We'll just use that. Does it look as cool? No. Will it work? I hope so. So we'll put that back on there. Go back to coupling. Put that on there. What the Oh. You want to play that game, do you? So, the docking port, we got maximum Kerbal space. We got power generation, multiple degrees of power generation. We need to think about communications now. But how do we want to put communications together? Let's see. None of that matters a whole lot. None of that matters a whole lot. We got power, so none of that matters a whole lot. Communications. So do that, because that's a powerful one, right? Let's see, L2 is 60 is 2 mits. Bandwidth is 5,740. 5.7143. 5.7143. Okay. .7143. Whoa. I think this one's better than that one. So maybe we put this one on instead. Oh, come on. No, thank you. Huh. Oh, no, we can't have it. That's clipping so bad. Now what happens if we extend the antenna? Oh yeah, that's acceptable. That's not so bad. I mean, it's not in the right spot, but there. Why is that? Kerbal's messing with my OCD, because that sticker is not centered. Hold on. Can I? That's what you get. That's what you get for not being centered. Don't like this one either. Alright. So we have communications A taken care of. Let's see. Communication, we have 1 degree of communication. We have a docking port. We have command pod. We have passenger storage, or crew storage, crew quarters, I mean. Track antenna. We have power. We have power generation. We have 2 degrees of power generation. We have RCS thrusters. Maybe I should put... Alright, so now we have front, forward and central RCS thrusters. Okay. Now, am I forgetting anything? I don't think nothing here. I don't think we're forgetting anything. Let's see. Let's keep couplers. Ooh, wait, maybe... Hold on. Time out. Oh, very cool. Does that not just clip on? What gives here? Oh yeah, that's way cooler. Right? That's way cooler. Because we can just be like, open docking shield, close docking shield. Yeah, no, we like that. That's way cooler. Alright. Next phase. Maybe we need some fuel tanks. Oh, I gotta stand up for a second. Alright. Now, for this part of the machine, I don't think we're going to need... Oh, come on. I don't think we're going to need oxidizer for this part. Honestly, I think for this stage, because we're going to be using nuclear engine. 400. Oh, that's so tiny. It's so tiny. I could just use big tanks and remove the oxidizer? Question mark, smiley face? Because I think we can remove the oxidizer. And if we remove the oxidizer, that saves us a little bit of mass. But I'd like this to be a very large volume fuel tank. Those are very small volumes. Let's see something here. Let's take out the oxidizer. Let's take out the oxidizer. Now, what to do. Adapter. No, that's tiny. What about this one? That's still tiny. What about this one? That's even tinier. Blast you, fire. Alright, so how do we go about getting this part? Because engines. Where's our nuclear engine? Liquid fuel engine. I did get the nuclear engine, didn't I? Ah, atomic engine. So maybe we do this number? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Oh yeah, those are the tiny ones. What the shit? Okay, come on. Okay, this isn't working. Oh my goodness gracious. Why? I guess. Why? Oh, rabble. Oh my goodness, this is starting to really get annoying. Why? Oh, what the shit. Would have been nice to have a little bit more of that fuel. Hey guys, if you're dropping in for the very first time, I do appreciate it. Gotta work, right? What if I use... Alright, that's not gonna work. Starting to grow a little annoyed at this. What to do, what to do. What to do, what to do. Don't need parachutes. Don't need that. I don't understand why that won't work. So stupid. Where's the nose cone? I mean, I guess aerodynamic nose cones don't really matter a whole lot. But, oh, you know what I do need to do? Balls. Well... So, I guess the aerodynamic nose cones are a good thing, because... And the problem is in this current configuration, we have AS for delta V. Alright, I don't think we have the technology available. put it on the ship instead of trying to put it on the outer tanks? Put what on the ship? Are you talking about the fairing? Because the fairing, if I was going to use that fairing, it has to go around everything. But I don't have a bigger fairing. I need a bigger fairing. But the fairing is completely pointless if it doesn't go around the whole ship. The problem is this is what we have to put in orbit. But this is extremely sad on the Delta V budget. Oh, come the fuck on. Starting to get annoyed. Thank you. But it's gonna get... Man, I don't think we have the technology to pull off what we're trying to pull off right now. Because we need this to be like 8,000 Delta. Wait. I mean, maybe we don't. Because the launch vehicle... Hold on. Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Let's put the engine back on. Let's remove all the oxidizer. Remove all the oxidizer. Can I just... Oh, no. I gotta do them one at a time. That's fine. Oxidizer. Alright. I think that worked. Yeah. No, I think we're okay. Alright, so now if we get a big old decoupler out here. Oh, that's so ugly. Nope. Why? I don't understand why it does that instead of go straight up. Hold on. Nope, it has to go there. But why does it freaking look so stupid? Because this is a stack separator. Hold on, let's... Yeah, why does that look so dumb? I guess. It looks so stupid. So what do we have for SRBs? We have the Clydesdale. So I'm thinking... we go like this. 2, 3, and 4. And then we go right here. And then we go... Where's the Clydesdales? Whoops, that's not right at all. Like here. Those gotta go down a little bit, though. They can't be that high. That's better. No, it's not. Come on. How does this work? Come on. I mean, I like... Alright, this is silly. Why? Alright, fine. You want to play hardball? I'm game. No, that's too low. Blessed you, vile woman. Like there? Yeah, that's better. Alright. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I don't know if we're getting to space, but we're getting somewhere. We need to... no, I think that's good. Alright. And then go down to here. No, not that one. Oh my god. Sweet baby Jesus, it worked. But wait, I want to see something. Why doesn't that work? I'm so curious. I think it'd be cool to use them, but it doesn't work. I don't really understand why. Whatever, dude. There. It's beautiful! Alright, now. What engine are we going to use? We need a powerful engine, something strong. Like the Rhino. Yeah, baby. Come on. Yeah, I think this will do just fine. So, the plan is we start the launch on the solid rocket boosters. They run out, they get ditched. Then we fire up the main engine, which feeds into the Rhino. And then once that's done, we give it the boot. And this rocket is super expensive, by the way. And then, hopefully by that time, we're in orbit, or at least somewhat of an orbit, because then all we have is some nuclear-powered engines, which those boys don't have a whole lot of booty behind them. I never put any science on this thing. So yeah, totally forgot to put science on this thing. That's okay. We can put some science on it. That's the vector. So, where's the rhino at? Which one was the rhino? There's the rhino. Uh, 340 in a vacuum. 310. 315. I think the rhino's my best option right now, honestly. It's 2000. Where was the rhino? What was I just looking at? The twin bore engine? That's... I think maybe the twin bore engine might be better. Hold on. 1866. What's the ISP? 280 and 300. 205 and 340. 1866. 1205. 2000. 2000. So I'm thinking the rhino's the better option.
Me too.
Yeah, you guys can get snacks. Can you get the cereal bars? So we need to science this up still. We have good delta V though. I think, honestly. But I'm wondering, let's see what happens when we equip our science on here. Because, alright. Sorry, kids were talking and I needed to hear them out. So, that's tiny. That's tiny. Oh my god, good golly gosh. That doesn't work for what we're trying to do. So I guess that's fine. We don't need another one. So now we need science. Because I'm so happy I learned how to move this camera. That was such a hindrance before. So we'll do that. Wait, what's this one? That's pointless. We don't need that on here. Survey scanner. That's rather large. That's really large. Oh, this is mildly frustrating. You know, what I could do is not put science on this vessel, but I do want it. I could make another vessel, but then that would change all of my thrust to weight in late stage delta V. How do we go about doing this? Well, first of all, blast. What should we do? Alright, what do you got, Taz? Yeah, we're gonna have to do gravity assist for sure. Yep, so all those things happen. You can do gravity assists, you can do aero braking. We're going to have to do both of those things during this trip. The problem I have is I could load up this vessel with science. The problem being is that I didn't know that when I was planning this mission last night that the fairings that I have are all too small. So, I had planned on putting all of this science aboard this vessel minus the seismic scanner. Because that can go on the landing vessel. You have to actually be on the surface of the planet to use the seismic accelerometer. So, for example, the thermal or the infrared telescope. It's a big old girl. Like, it doesn't fit in the payload bay. So I had planned on having this all Mac Daddied out with science and communication and everything you'll need. And then I had planned on sticking a lander vehicle to the nose of it. Nova, quit yelling. And then flying it out to Duna. I mean, let's do a thing real quick. Where was it? Where the hell? So what I could do is this number, and then open this bad boy up. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hold on. Put that there. Put Put that there. Put that there. So now what I can do is take my Science Junior. So now we have the Science Junior. And then on the back of the Science Junior, hold on. On the back of the Science Junior. Did you get everybody a snack, Riley, or just you and Nova? Oh, you ate it? Don't do that to me. Do thermometer. This is not going to be entering atmosphere, so we can skip that. A device for capturing and measuring the elusive negative Giovanni particle. We can stab that in there. The survey scanner is too large. See, the survey scanner we can't do anything with right now. We can put the boom in. We can put a mystery goo in. We can put a barometer in. The surface scanning module. You got to be landed on the moon, so I think you have to be landed on the moon or landed on the body for that. Warranty void if shaken or exposed to vacuum. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this has to be on the planet too. You know what? I think I can always use an engineer to move it later. So take this off. Take this off. Can I squeeze this in here? I mean, maybe. It's kind of cheesing it. It's cheesing it a little bit. I don't know if it'll work or not because it's clipped. But I'm happy with this. So we have the science lab, we have crew quarters, we have RCS thrusters. So next thing we need to do is check out this monstrosity. So this like that. This isn't going to be going into, but you know, I never put more monopropellant in, did I? What's my engineer's report? Ooh. I don't think that's good. I don't think this is gonna fly. That's bad. Hold on. We gotta stage this so that way. Why is this being weird? Oh, I think it's being weird. I think I see what's happening here. Wait a minute. No. Mm. Okay. Because I think our thrust to weight ratio where is this decoupler? Ah, 1.97. We need to drop that just a little bit. So what happens? Come on. What the shit is happening here? Alright, hold on. Oh, why is my game starting to be so weird? Okay. So let's eliminate stage 2. So now, let's go down here, stage 1. Hey guys, if you're dropping in for the very first time, I appreciate you. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program, where we're trying to build an entirely new rocket with ridiculous amounts of meters per delta V. So our thrust-to-weight ratio is 1.71. So what if... drop it. So let's call it 75. Okay. I think 1.28 is good, right? It's not ridiculously high. And then our thrust-to-weight ratio on that stage is 0.97. So that's 100% though, so I think that's actually designed for a slightly bigger fuel tank. Kilonewtons, 9,900. Okay. It's 115 seconds of burn. 107 seconds of burn. I think it'll work. It should at least get us into orbit. So now we're going to do auto strut, heaviest part, rigid attachment on. Auto strut, heaviest part, rigid attachment on. Auto strut, heaviest part. Oh, wait. Rigid attachment on. I know this is a boring part, but it's a necessary evil. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Rigid attachment on. I could have done this the whole time, and I didn't. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Heaviest part. Rigid attachment on. Right. Almost there. Alright, so let's do one final check. So we need you here, and actually Jebediah, I'm sorry buddy, but this is Valentina's mission. You here. Bill, you can be up here. probably just go ahead and bring another engineer. I think that'll be all for now. Man. Alright. We gotta come up with an actual name now. Oh my goodness, sorry. I had to rearrange how I was sitting. So, oh my goodness, I'm tired. What time is it? Alright, fine. Only because I'm sure it'll crash and burn. Alright. Final checks. Staging. Good. Struts enabled. We have a ridiculous amount of delta V. Our thruster weight ratio, I think, is good. So, I think we're ready for a test run, really. Because all we're going to do for right now is put her in orbit and see how she does. We have communications equipment, we have solar arrays, we have fuel cells, we have science, we have extra room for the rest of the Kerbals. Because I think we're going to need another scientist. We have 2 engineers, another pilot. But we're going to wait for those, I think. I mean, really... Well, no. We need to wait, because we're going to build a lander to dock to it and send the lander and the ship to Duna, so... Save craft. Here we go. 5 watching. Thanks, guys, so much for dropping in. If you do me a huge favor, hit the like button, because I need all the like luck I can get for this, because I'm not sure how this is about to go. So, SAS enabled. Rotate a little bit. A little bit too far. That's fine. So far, so good. We're ascending at a nice place. We're accelerating nice. I don't think we're accelerating quite fast enough. Well, maybe. We're doing all right. I was saying maybe we put that thrust limiter too high. Let's start our roll. It's actually doing really good. All right. Now, just to ensure that we have clean separation, I don't want to burn up all my monopropellant trying. Um, yeah, we're doing actually super well right now. That Rhino engine is amazing. All right, so I think we give it a little bit of time to catch up to the apoaxis, and we'll start increasing my speed dramatically. Actually, no, let's go now. Come on, baby. Go check the tracking station. We have plenty of Delta V for this. Lock that on the prograde, see how that does. Alright, burn. Not doing too bad, but we're not going to get orbit on this stage like I was hoping. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. Nope. Alright, that's a failure. So I think what we do is go here. Let's do 80. So we're going to change it for all of them. And then let's change that. That's 100. So, nope, that's all right. So, come on. It's 1.22. What if I just do 100? 1.53. Let's try that. This is a really heavy payload, and it does not help that I don't have the fairing that I was counting on. It's not what I wanted to do. So what we need to do is we really need to try to get a good orbit before we ditch that center stage. If we can reach a stable orbit, yeah, see, now we're getting atmospheric drag. We're just burning fuel fighting the atmosphere. So, I think maybe that was the right thing in the first place. What's Delta V budget? Oh, wait. Reset. I don't want to reset. I don't know. Reset what? It's 1.14. That should be good, right? It should be. It's over 1.0. Maybe that'll help out a little bit on that stability. Oh, that was the other thing that I was going to do, and I never did. I never did check my engineer report either. Empty crew cabin. What? Oh. I know that's empty right now. It's got room for people later, though. Although, you know, I just had a thought. If we have a lander vehicle, we could get rid of this and save quite a bit of weight. Empty crew cabin. Where are you getting an empty crew cabin from? You're crazy. Oh, I took out the damn science junior. Shit. Or, I mean, the science lab. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, Jeebus. My brain is not working. That's what lack of sleep does to people. So... Oh my god, come on. Give me a break here. Thank you. What the shit? Oh my god, this is gonna drive me insane. My brain is not working. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't slept yet, and now it's catching up to me. What? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Alright. Come on. Where did I get that from? I'm losing my mind. There it is. Alright. So, first of all, there's no other structure on here other than communications. So, take that, get rid of that, shave a little bit of weight off. So we're going to take this bad boy, put it here, right? Bingo! Bingo, bango, bubble. Okay. So close. How is it that I only have 4,000 meters per second? Rustling, there's a 75 and 100. How did I lose? I am so very confused. Oh, there's my monopropellant. That's right. I put it down there. I forgot about that. How did I lose? I'm so confused. I only have 4,500. I'm so confused. How did I lose so much delta V? Everything's the same. That's at 100, that's at 75. I'm not sure what happened here. How did I lose so much delta V? Because if I remember right, unless I was tripping, how was that one only 740? All right. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. This ship is not gonna cut it. I thought I would gain delta V by ditching the whatever the hell the crew cabin, which let's put you on board. Let's get rid of Jebediah. Put Valentina in charge. Put you down here. I have no idea. The plan that I had this morning is not going to work out. What if... Alright, so the Rhino... I know the Terrier's not it. What if... I'm just so confused as to where all my Delta V went. Because wasn't it 10,000 something? I swear it was 10,000 something. $17.60. Alright, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. fuel tanks. That's got 1440. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Like that, right? I think we need to move them up a little bit. So let's try this. Hopefully that doesn't really mess with it. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong here because this delta V number was way higher. We're missing half of our delta V, and I don't know where or how. Because these two stages together can't even get us into an orbit. And I'm not understanding why. I really don't understand why. Didn't change anything. Alright. Well, folks, forgot to add off top. Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm trying. I don't understand it. I'm not sure how to go about fixing this. I really don't. This idea might just have to be scrapped because I'm not 100% sure where all of our delta V disappeared to. The only thing I can think to try is maybe see, this is why I didn't want to do this. I don't understand why it does this shit. Oh, wait, maybe if I do it that way. And then maybe if we put... Surely not, right? Yeah, no. Doesn't make a difference. $13.79. Thing is, I think the solid rocket boosters they're unbeatable. The Clydesdale generates almost 3,000 kilonewtons of force, of thrust, inside of the atmosphere, with an additional 3,300 kilonewtons of thrust in a vacuum. The closest engine we have, that one's 1205, and that one's 3745. But it's also 15 tons. That's 144 tons, though. But that's in counting all the fuel tanks. So I don't see kickback. Wait, which one's bigger? Yeah, the Thoroughbred. That's the biggest one we got. But it doesn't really change our thrust to weight ratio a whole lot at all. Oy vey, I'm at a loss. My big plan has crumbled around me. Because as it sits, I should be able to get this to orbit. Should be able to. You know what? Let's try something here. Let's refill your oxidizer. Let's refill your oxidizer. Let's refill your oxidizer. Let's take this off. Excuse me. I am so sorry for that. Just the engine. So, where would that be? Here? Do I even have a piece? It's not here. Not there. Not there. Not there. Here. I don't think I have a coupler. Yeah, that's not it. I don't think I have an adapter big enough. Yeah, I don't think I do. Wait, what about this one? Yeah, no, definitely not. Because in all honesty, I think the way it sits right now, I'm pretty sure the Getsuga Tensho has way more delta V. Alright, so yeah, putting in the oxidizer for that fuel. So hold on. Let's save craft. We have an overall delta V of 3724. So let's go open the Getsuga and see what the delta V for the Getsuga is. Let's do the Mark 7. The Mark 7 is double it. You know... Oh, hold on. Damn it. So the Getsuga has nearly 7,000 meters per second worth of delta V. Hold on, let's... Don't save. Let's go see what the Mark 5 is sitting at. Because I think the Mark 5 is the one that I use most of the time. 6,554. Alright, so... 6,554. 6,554. That's 6,000. Alright. So what if we drop this bad boy? Wait. If we're going to drop this bad boy in, we need to upgrade these bad boys. So take these. What the hell? What gives, little Jimmy? This. So I know I haven't really done a whole lot of interesting stuff today, guys, and my deepest sincere apology. I had this big plan, and everything was going to go perfect. Until it wasn't. Come on. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Unfortunately, when you're sitting at work thinking about this stuff and plotting it in your head, oftentimes the ideas you come up with seem really good on paper, but at some point I messed up the math. So, what are we sitting at now? 7,556. See, the Getsuga Tensho is a superior monster. Oh, wait, we might be able to squeeze a little bit more out of that, too. Oh. No. Oh my Jeebus. Wait a minute, can I use this one on the Getsuga? No, it still doesn't work. Well, that works now. So... come on. So 4,451, or 7,451. The sad part is putting the bigger engines on didn't really help anything. We're getting the same basic delta V numbers that we were getting before. What happens if I turn the thrust limiter to 73? That's 117 seconds as opposed to... well, I mean, it does go up a little bit. You know what? Don't do that. I need to check my numbers real quick. I need to check. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing, and I put my phone down and totally forgot. We need to check the Delta V out. The Delta V map, mind you. I just got to pull it up on my phone. theoretically, we should be able to make it to Duna with this craft. The total Delta V budget is around 6,540. And we're currently sitting at over almost 1,000 over that. So that's 1,000 extra. You know what? Whoops, I did not mean to shut my damn phone off. What we're gonna do... Alright. What science do we have? We have quite a bit of good science in here. Oh, take care, baby. This one. Alright. That reminds me also. Oh, let's zoom out. I think we're good. Come on. But one thing I want to see real quick. So that's... Well, no, we can't. Alright. The Mark 10 has been born. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Getsuga Mark 10. Actually, this is going to bother me, because now that I notice it, I can't unnotice it. So... I like that a little bit better, and then what we'll do is we'll take these... like that. Alright, let's crew it up. You know what? That is fine. That is just fine. We'll take the OG trilogy. The Trio of Trouble. Double check staging. Alright, so those break away, SRBs pop on. Stage, and then the main engine fires. What is the mainsail of the Rhino? I know I keep looking at stuff. I'm just trying to find any possible way that we could try and squeeze a little bit extra out. Where's the mainsail? Mainsail. Mainsail. The mainsail generates considerably less thrust, but it has much... It's a weird looking one. So the mainsail is 285 and 310. While the Rhino is 205, 340. So the Rhino is a lot better in the vacuum. 315, 340. You know what? We're going to switch this out to the Rhino. I think the Rhino's a better choice here. Alright, save craft. Let's get a launch in. Before we do that, once again, I need to refer to our mission planner. So, for Duna, we need a 44 degree. Alright. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go back here. Go here. Hey everybody, if you're coming in for the very first time, welcome in. We are about mission to Minmus. What? Congratulations, you've completed your first flyby of Minmus. I did that a long time ago. It's kind of hard to tell. You know what? We'll leave it there for now. Oops, I didn't do that. Come on, come on, come on. What we'll do is we'll leave it a little bit early, we'll get into a Kerbal orbit, and we'll start planning our escape trajectory there. So let's just triple check everything. Yep. All right. All right. Nope. Our staging is... Always double check your staging. Okay. These go down here. This goes up here. This goes down here. And these go down here. So now, we push the button. I lost Delta V. Where am I losing Delta V at? $6,742. 6,742. 6,742. 6,742. 6,742. 6,000. Oh, no, I didn't lose any. Alright. I'm just losing my mind. This is what lack of sleep does. You shouldn't play Kerbal when you haven't slept. Mark 8. Mark 7. Where's the Mark 10? Oh, right there. $6,742. Okay. Alright, my brain is just not functioning. So, release, fire, release, fire, release, fire, right? Yeah, fire. I see it in there. And then emergency release. We need to switch this, though. All right. Save craft. And now let's try launching again. I promise we're going to get this launching, and we're going to try to make it before I got to get off here and go make the kids lunch. And then after lunch, I'm probably going to go play some Phasmophobia with Tazjax if he's not busy. All right, let's see how she does. Oh no. The only other thing I can think to do is get rid of the solid. Well, the solid boosters are the most efficient inside the atmosphere. Is the problem I have. But I could also maybe add on liquid fuel boosters with asparagus staging, because I'm under the impression that that might be more efficient. Because right now, we're burned halfway through our fuel pretty much, and we're barely moving. I mean, they didn't do too bad. A little squirrely the control there for a second, but what? Sorry about that. The daughter needed help. Try to get out of there before they crash. Oh boy. Man, this is squirrely. Why is it so squirrely all of a sudden? Alright, let's see what we got here. I mean, that's good there, so So let's try to get some speed going. Almost there. All right, we have achieved orbit. So you can tell we've achieved orbit on this screen because it's not a great orbit, but it's an orbit nonetheless. We can fix it if we really wanted to, but what, baby?
I built a hole.
You did a hole? Good job. Look at you Minecrafting like a pro. You're not a bro? All right, so now this is where it gets a little complicated. So we're going to go here, set as target. And then...
And now I did something else.
Good job, Sweetie Pie. So we have to look at a few things before... So I think... Hold on, I learned a trick watching some training videos. Alright, stop it here. And then set that as target so my camera quits moving. And then you take the sun and put it directly in the middle of Kerbal. And it's kind of tricky to do on a controller. So something like that. And then you put your orbit directly in the center of Kerbal. Somewhere in there. And we need this number to be much closer to, what was it, 77 degrees? 44 degrees. So... Now, what we need to do which one's this? That's my periapsis. So what we'll do here is we'll add maneuver, go here, jump forward a bunch of orbits, like a lot of orbits. We're going to need at least 15 days. Minimum. 14, 15. Okay, next we need to burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. We need to burn prograde. So where is it taking us? All right. So now we need to back this off. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is... God bless it. Okay. Now, where are we at with it? I forgot that sometimes you reach... Really? Another encounter? And I don't know how to do gravity assists with the Mun yet. I know you can do it, I'm just not sure how. Oh my god, come on. Right, now, prograde? What we're doing right now is we're just searching for an intercept. This could take a while. So, hold on a second. What if I do this? Alright, so I need... Yeah, we don't want that. Wait. Was that just an encounter? That is an encounter. It's a bad encounter, but we got it! And look at that, only 1264 delta V to get the encounter. Like, we can dial this down more. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens if I go prograde. Prograde. We need to go retrograde just a tiny bit. Dial it down again. Nope. No. Okay. We need. Oh, stop it. No. This way. Let's dial it down a little bit more. So. Yes. What happens if I do retro? There we go. Okay. Now a little bit of here. Actually, no. We're not going to do that. We're gonna fix the elevation on that with a mid-course correction. But in 32 days, we got this. All right, now the next thing we need to do, because if you guys look at this, what?
Somebody summoned the burnout demon.
Okay, cool.
And to get the demon out of Justin, you know what he had to say?
What, Bubba? Why?
He said, "On God, no. I'll send your guy back to Ohio. On God, no cap."
Whoa. What happened to my maneuver? Why did my maneuver disappear suddenly? I didn't delete it, did I? Oh my goodness. I need to get that back up to 30 days. What was it, 32 days? $32 and somewhere Oh, no, no, no. We went way too high. Somewhere, was it like 1200 delta? Hold on. I think it was like around 1200 delta V. Somewhere like that. You guys got to be kidding me. I had the encounter and I screwed it up somehow. I don't know what I did. Pretty sure it was 32 days. Was it 32 days? Or was it 34 days? Oh, this day is just not going my way. Start back at 30 days. I'm so upset with whatever happened here. We had our encounter. It wasn't a beautiful encounter, but it was an encounter. We could have done a mid-course correction. Alright. Dial this down. You know what? So we're at 31 days. 32 days. I know it was somewhere in here. I don't remember how the hell I got this maneuver already. Oh my goodness gracious. Golly gee. It can't be that far. It was 30 some odd days. It was like 32 days, wasn't it? Okay. Dial it down. No. So, what if we punch more power into it? don't understand. I'm gonna keep trying. If I can't figure this out before I gotta get off, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. That brings it back that way. A little bit more power. Let's go to 32 days, because I remember 32 days was the key. I think they're getting farther away. Hold on, let's go here. And then it just changes. Maybe right around there. It goes farther away. So let's see. Circle around to, we're at 33 days now. So how did I get this encounter before? Wait, what just happened? Oh, we got blocked. Probably the moon. All right. So we're gonna do, gets it farther away. They're inching closer. They're inching closer. Inching closer. I don't understand how the hell I did this in 30 days. I don't know how I screwed this up so bad. Let's see. You know what? Wait a minute. What the hell's happening here? Is it going retrograde? What the hell just happened? Oh, I think I did retro. Okay. Skibbity toilet. So we're at 32 days. Let's. So, stop it. Oh my god. Come on. So I need this to be over here. You know what I can try and do? You know what we can try and do? Let's... Let's time warp. Come on, you piece of shit. Because I want to try to move my periapsis a little bit. So, we go retrograde. And you know what else we should do right now? Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so sorry that this is not, like, just going the way it's supposed to. Well, that was a bad idea. We don't want to use up all our monopropellant. Come on, go fucking prograde, you dickbag. Off stream.
I should have gone to get it again. Where's lunch?
Lunch will be here in just a minute, okay?
I can make it if you want.
No, I'll get it, Bubba.
Never mind.
All right. So what we're gonna do is maybe just do this. That's a little much. We'll do it that way. Because we're not going to get this done before I gotta go make lunch for the kids. I've already spent more time than I intended to on this. I was hoping we'd be at least out to Duna by now, collecting science. And I've spent the last 2 hours screwing around with a ship that didn't work. Now I'm so angry that the maneuver node that I made that got us a Duna encounter just disappeared. Don't know why. I didn't push. I don't remember pushing delete, but my head is not 100% right now. But the kids are hungry. It's lunchtime. And I probably need to be getting off of here. Don't yell, Nova Benny! For the 4th time! Alright. So, right around 12 seconds. What we're doing now is just gravity assist. I'm hoping that by changing our orbit a little bit in the direction we need to go anyway, maybe it might make it easier to get that encounter back. But yeah, I gotta go. The kids need food. I will work on this next time I get a chance, like off stream. And hopefully, oh, if Taz ain't gonna be on, yeah, console player. Thanks for Star Striker. Sorry about missing your message. I'm getting a little discouraged at this moment. The original plan was to try to get to Duna, and I spent what I would say 30, 40 minutes getting an encounter, and something I did deleted my maneuver node. And then after the maneuver node got deleted, I have not been able to get another freaking encounter. So I am pretty upset about that. And I'm not sure how my angle is, because I think that angle could use some work. Because if we draw a line, let's make Kerbal 90 degrees. I think Duna needs to be like closer to here. Maybe. I don't know why they didn't include the ability to do angles in this game. they're actually really important to do, and we can't do them. But yeah, I will work on this, guys. I promise I will work on this. We will get to Duna. In all honesty, I feel like we need to wait to over here. Truthfully. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe we need to wait until we're, like, in this area right here, because... Well, maybe not. Maybe it is an even orbit. Maybe it just looks like it's not, because I'm looking at it at an angle. But... it be what it be. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm going to get off here for now. I'm going to make the kids some lunch, and then I'm going to go play some Phasmophobia. And next time I get a chance to play, I'll work on it and maybe do recordings. If you guys want, go ahead and click the playlist. If you go to the YouTube, if you click on the playlist somewhere down there, or if you click on my name and then go to playlist, you can see all the stuff that's been leading up to this. You can see the old live streams and all the build stuff that I've been doing. I post every week. I am a console player. We're playing on PS5. I've got roughly 80 hours so far. Last time I checked, it was like 66 or 67 hours, but that was a while ago. It's probably closer to 80 by now. And we spent the first hour and a half of this live stream trying to build a better vessel, but my Delta V numbers were not adding up. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there either, because I built what should have been a better vessel for this mission, and it was not. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing wrong here. So as of right now, this Getsuga is the best option for missions that we have. Hold on, let's get in the sunlight. So this is the Getsuga Tencho, Mark 10. It functions extremely well as a lunar lander. It functions extremely well as a Minmus lander. And we were hoping that it would do some work as a Duna, maybe not necessarily a Duna lander, but as maybe a Duna encounter. And we need the science. Science is what we're going after for here, and it's just not working out in our favor. But the Getsuga is fully capable of, according to the Delta V numbers, it should be perfectly capable of making a swing by of Duna, running some of the experiments we have. We should be able to grab like 1,000 science from this and make it back. If I just do a quick flyby and not really slow down, I should be able to slingshot around Duna and just shoot my way right back to Kerbal with a minimal effort. And that should get us between 500 and 1,000 extra science, which we could use to unlock bigger and better parts, and maybe squeeze out the Delta V that we need to do this. But theoretically, I should have plenty of Delta V for this trip, and I don't understand why the other crafts that I'm building are lacking in Delta V, because the Getsuga, even the Getsuga Mark 5, should have had enough Delta V for this trip. But we upgraded to the Mark 10. I don't remember if we were on the Mark 6. I don't remember anymore. I haven't slept yet today. I work third shift. I got home. The kids are awake, so I can't sleep. I decided to jump in and do my Saturday live stream. and my Kerbals are glitched out. Huh. But yeah, and I spent a long, long time thinking that the next rocket that I was building would be able to crush the Delta V of the Getsuga, and I ended up with, what was it, guys? Like 1,000 or 2,000 less Delta V with a bigger, better rocket with better equipment on it. So I ended up scrapping that rocket for the time being and just upgrading the Getsuga with some thoroughbred solid rocket boosters. And I slapped on a Rhino. Is this the Rhino or the mainsail? Yeah, the Rhino. We traded out the mainsail for the Rhino and squeezed out an extra 400 Delta V into the Getsuga. And this, yeah, we got up into orbit really easily. We have a great Delta V budget for this trip. But unfortunately, I spent a super long time trying to get an encounter with Duna. And when I finally got it, I hit the button and it disappeared. And I still don't really understand why. So that's where we're going to leave it. If you guys really want to follow along, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, maybe consider hitting the like button. You can join the Discord if you'd like. I've been trying to post more in the Discord. We've been posting more on TikTok. We've been constantly posting on YouTube. We haven't really done much Facebook, though. Facebook sucks so bad. But in all honesty, YouTube Shorts have been... I spent a long time last night while I was at work editing and posting in my breaks and stuff. And I had to post a YouTube short 3 different times because it kept giving me copyrights on music that they let me use. So, another thing that, it's just disgusting. But we're going to leave it here for now. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. But until then, thanks for coming, and bye-bye.